Speaking English is one of the most integral skills you will learn in today's time. It will not only increase the chance of you getting hired in a huge company like Amazon or Microsoft or in other companies, but it also allows you to communicate your ideas and your thoughts effectively and clearly. However, sadly in India, only 80% of individuals cannot land a job in a better company just because they lack communication skills and just because they can't speak fluently or at least to a moderate level in English. Therefore, in today's video, I'm going to give you three simple steps through which you can learn English and start speaking it fluently as you continue to practice these steps. So without doing any further ado, let's dive right into the video. So I'm not going to beat around the bush to make this video a little longer to get a lot of views. I'm going to cut right to the chase. The first step that you are supposed to be following and you are supposed to integrate in order to speak English fluently is learning fundamentals of grammar. Having said that, I didn't mean that you need to master grammar, you need to know every single rule of grammar. See, grammar is like the backbone of learning a language. Unless you know how to construct sentences in a particular language, you won't be able to speak it effectively, which means that learning grammar is important, but there is an extent. If you are just a beginner or you are starting out, it is enough that tenses, modals, and preposition. As you continue, as you practice your spoken skills, you can then move on to learning some other aspects of grammar. However, if you want to start speaking English as soon as possible, I'd suggest to start off with first learning tenses, then modals, and then a bit of preposition. These are like the fundamentals of a language. Just like to build a home, we need pillars, and without pillars a home cannot be built. Similarly, in order to lay the foundation of a language, in order to speak it, you need to have that basic foundation. And when I said you don't need to master grammar, I mean it. Now that you know a bit of grammar, it's also important that you know a bit of a vocabulary. And by saying vocabulary, you have got to be very particular. If you are a working professional, then it is plausible that you learn some vocabulary that is going to be relevant to your field. Whereas if you are a student and you are learning English for the purpose of communicating with your colleagues and just upskilling yourself, it would be great that you start off with learning vocabularies related to daily life, which might include traveling, household chores, cooking, um, shopping, and you can also ask ChatGPT to give you a list of important vocabulary that is most commonly used in our daily life. Now that you have learned vocabulary and you have also learned grammar, now is the time to put both the grammar and vocabulary into practice. And having said that, I meant that in order to be able to express yourself in English, in order to be able to speak in English, you need to actually practice it. No matter how much time you dedicate to learning grammar and how much time you dedicate to learning vocabulary, you can never become a fluent speaker unless you start practicing speaking. And this is where a lot of people fall behind, because they feel fearful about making mistake. They feel that what if I speak terribly, what if I made mistake, or what if I couldn't speak a simple sentence in a simpler way. It is understand that when you are starting to learn something, you are bound to make mistakes. What you need to keep in mind, however, is that you are learning from those mistakes. So if you spoke a sentence in an incorrect way, you can ask ChatGPT. You can use there are plenty of resources out there for absolutely free. it doesn't cost you anything at all. You can incorporate those free resources into your learning routine and start practicing your spoken skills. If you want me to make a dedicated video on bunch of free apps through which you can practice your spoken English, I'll make a dedicated video on that as well. If you want me, then write it in the comment section. Now, if you want me to talk about some ways through which you can practice, if you are just starting out, I wouldn't say speak in front of the mirror, because firstly it feels a bit bizarre and peculiar to speak in front of the mirror. Secondly, it doesn't give you the opportunity to look back for mistakes, to look back for the areas where you might have made mistakes. The better way would be to pick up your phone and record your voice. Set a timer of 5 minutes, say 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and start speaking. When you have recorded your voice for 10 minutes, listen to it and see the areas where you took pauses, see the areas where you couldn't use grammar correctly, and the areas where you could have used a better range of vocabulary. Believe me, this exercise is going to boost your learning journey when it comes to learning English, because I have practiced recording my voice and listening it back for improvement for a very long time, and it has helped me improve my spoken skill drastically. That was it for today's video. Let me know what you think about the steps I suggested in this video. I know these are the simplest steps, but when you're starting out, or even if you are an intermediate learner, these are the most important steps that you will need to master English, to speak it fluently. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, you smash it all up, and bye bye.